If you have ever tried to learn Blender before, you probably know exactly where the story is going. Yes, we are making the donut, the legendary donut. It's the first shape almost every Blender beginner creates before daring to model anything else. And for many of us, the journey begins with that donut guy, the legend himself, Blender Guru. So let's do it again. But this time, not for practice, not for learning, but as a little tribute to that very first tutor most of us had. First step we do most of the times. Yes, delete the cube. Next, we need a shape that feels close to a donut. And luckily, Blender has one built in, the torus. Press Shift A, go to Mesh and add a torus. There's our door. Here I'm giving it a new shape, unlikely a traditional one. Let's say I have a different kind of baking mold. By the way, I'm baking it in the blender. Jokes apart, slide into edit mode. From faces, select poke faces. And here you can convert this triangulated mesh to a chord based mesh made of squares using the triangles to chords tool found under the face menu in edit mode. Or you can use a shortcut Alt plus J to merge triangles into four-sided polygons. And to give it some puffiness, press Alt S and scale along normals. So there we go. Now press Alt and select a loop. To select multiple loops, use Alt and Shift together and select the alternate loop. You'll find out why I'm doing it. But now right click and choose Extrude along normals. We are okay with it. Now go to the modifiers and search for subdivision surface modifier. Adjust the level here and hit shade smooth. Now it looks edible, kind of. As you know, a donut without cream or frosting is just bread with the hole in it. And to add the cream, let's play with the fluid simulation. Add a torus, press G and raise it a bit. In edit mode, scale it accordingly. Then apply shade smooth. So go in physics, select fluid and choose fluid type as a liquid. Next, select donut. In physics tab, select fluid and fluid type as effector. And next, for setting a domain, add a cube. Scale it so that our donut and cream are fit inside. Select the cube and in the fluid, set it as a domain and domain type as liquid. Now press play, watch as the cream drips and settle on top of the donut. Now press space again when you feel it just looks right. Don't worry if it looks messy. That's part of the charm. Here, convert it into mesh and delete torus. Its part is over. So now comes the sprinkles part. The part that always makes people go, it looks real now. Add a cube, drag it aside, resize it and stretch into a sprinkle shape. Add a subdivision surface modifier so it's smooth and candy-like. Press Ctrl R for some loop cuts and select the top face and tilt it a bit. And make some more adjustments here to give it a sprinkle look. So it's done here. Then head over to the donut, give it a particle system, select here and turn on advance. Then turn on rotation. In render, set render as object and from instances set it to render as your sprinkle object. You can make some more adjustments here and you can play around scale, set the face to full, crank up the randomness, rotate, etc. Now we are done with it. And to give life to your donut and to add some colors, you can use materials from Blender Kit. Switch to the material preview. In the search bar, search for cream and select whatever seems you right as a frosting. And for the donut base, let's choose a warm baked bread tone. So for the sprinkles, open the shader editor, select new, and you can see two nodes here. One is principal BSDF and other is material output. You will need two more nodes. One is hue saturation node. Connect the color with the base color. and add the second node, that is object info node. Connect random with you. Change the color here. This way every sprinkle gets its own random candy color. Now you can see it's looking like a little party on top of the donut. Remember, don't delete the instant sprinkle, just drag it out of the scene. Our donut is ready. But what's a donut without a photo shoot? Next, I'm going to set up a studio for that photo shoot. So there's a quick tiny vamp of it.